Well, I hope you were right, dear.
Oh, has the Barracuda put a move on you yet?
No. She says I'm not on her list this year.
Good. Just make sure you're never on anyone's list but mine.
Oh, very.
You know, sometimes you can be very maddening, but I do love you, you idiot.
I'm going to go talk to Cody. Why don't you, put on that new outfit and I'll be back with a couple of drinks.
Oh, Sam, I really do like this place. Do you think you might buy it?
Maybe, Pussycat, maybe.
Well, why don't we, take a nap?
Maybe just a little bit later.
Well, if you change your mind, you know where I am.
Bye. Oh, shoot. Well. Mrs. Winthrop, Mike, and Mr. Cody. The wife is shopping in Miami, and you are here shopping in the Keys. And Mrs. Winthrop Smythe, I've heard about what goes on in Palm Beach, and now I get to see with my own eyes. So, please, Mr. Lewis, just let me explain.
No, Mr. Cody, let me. Mr. Lewis, Mr. Cody is totally innocent. I am entirely to blame. The romantic atmosphere of this charming little inn simply got the better of it.
My dear Mrs. Winthrop Smythe, we really must learn to control our animal impulses. So I must admit, my wife too seems to be affected by this.
Sam!
What is it?
My clothes, they're gone!
What?
Gone!
Mr. Cody, has the maid been in our room? I don't know, sir. Why? My wife's clothes are gone. Oh, dear. Hold on. Maureen, can you come out here for a second, please?
Me? Reception or room service?
Right now it doesn't matter. Just get out here. Have you been down to room number 7?
Yes, sir.
When?
Well, I took some ice cream into Louis.
No. After that.
Oh, no, sir.
Oh, dear. This is terrible.
I'm sure there's perfectly, it is an explanation.
Oh, Harry, what's starting to happen? Things are beginning to fall apart. We can't have clothes just disappearing all over the place.
Mr. Cody, I was once in a very similar situation.
You never told me.
At a hotel in Palm Springs, the management temporarily mislaid my bags. And do you know what they did?
No. But I got a very strong feeling you're about to tell her.
They sent a complimentary bottle of champagne to my room while they found them.
Oh, yes! Yes! Oh, Mr. Lewis! Sir, why don't you go back to your room? I'll have a complimentary bottle of champagne sent in right away before we go out and find your wife's clothes. Excellent. Excellent. You certainly know how to treat your guests here, Cody. Oh, and might I recommend going out on the patio? It's very private. Excellent. Fine hotel you've got here.
I suppose you want me to take champagne to room 7?
Yes.
Room service?
Oh, yes.
Oh, but
Maureen, while you change, get up $2, please. We'll have one as well. I think we deserve something, don't you, darling?
Oh, indeed. When were you ever in Palm Beach?
I've never been to Palm Beach.
So you just made up that about the champagne?
Just trying to help you, darling.
I must say, you were very quick.
I think we're going to pull it off. Mr. Lewis really seems to like the place. By the way, have you met the Barracuda yet?
I don't think so. The Major's doing a very good job.
Well, talking about the Major, we have got to stop him from getting dressed in that ridiculous Arab outfit. If we're not careful, he's liable to give everything away.
Are you sure it's the Major?
Of course it's the nature. Who else could it be?
You don't suppose it could be his twin brother, do you?
Really, Brian? You don't believe that incredible story? And anyway, have you ever seen the two of them together?
Come to think of it, no, but... Oh, I guess you're right. It's just that he acts like he doesn't know me.
He's just playing out his little fantasy. But it's dangerous. If we can see through it so easily, Mr. Lewis probably can too.
Well, at least his motives are good. He did say he just wants to drive the price up.
Well, the only thing these liable to drive up is me, up the wall.
Whoa! Let me help you now, Tori.
Hey, okay. Hey, Ray, yummy strawberry.
Now, Maureen, you're going to want to take us down to room number 7. If they're not inside, check the patio.
Okay.
Come on, Brian, let's relax for a few minutes.
All right.
And then we've got to do something about those clothes.
Yeah, that was a funny thing, wasn't it?
So what do you think of them?
Oh, Mr. Lewis?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's me. He seems a bit straight-laced, don't you think? We must control our animal impulses.
Well, it's just about our last hope to sell this place. So let's go around with them and try to keep them happy.
Yeah. Thank you, Tech.
Hello, Major.
Well, do it one more time here. See you in a second, sweetie. Very sociable looking Mr. Comey. All right, hon. Here we go. This will be
Hey, you know, they say one shouldn't go to work on an empty stomach.
You want any champagne around here, you gotta drink it straight out of the box. Here we go.
I've been thinking, Mr. Lewis having some champagne is probably a better idea than we thought. It'll put him in a good mood for your negotiations.
Oh, Terry, I wish you could be there.
Well, I can't. Not so long as I'm Mrs. Winthrop's life.
Where in the world did you get a name like that?
I don't know, is every woman in Palm Beach Mrs. Winthrop something?
I don't think I've ever met anybody from Palm Beach. Aren't they all supposed to be in bed with somebody else's husband?
Well, then we've created the right impression for the very prim and proper Mr. Lewis.
Well, just imagine what would happen if the Barracuda ever got her hands on the very prim and proper Mr. Lewis.
Well, so far the nature seems to be doing the job. You know, I just had a thought. The only place I can think of for those clothes is the laundry room. I'll go there.
Ah, Major! Hey, are you happy in your work? Are you keeping the Barracuda busy? Mr. Cody, have you noticed that you and I seem to keep having these conversations in which only you participate? I must remind you that the word dialogue is prefaced by the letters D and I. Die, from the Greek meaning do, and logos, from the Greek meaning word. Much as I would like to join you in conversation, I never seem to have the faintest idea of what you were talking about. How about that? You aren't the maker, are you? See, that is what I mean. And you're not just doing this to drive the price up? Mr. Cody, I think you must be living in the ozone layer. Either that or you're drinking too much of that champagne. But the resemblance, it's just amazing. Mr. Cody, I like your little hotel very much. I think perhaps it has great potential, and I was definitely considering making you a very serious offer. But now we have to communicate with each other. I just don't know.
Mrs. Lewis! Mrs. Lewis! Oh, Mr. Cody seems unable to find your clothes at the moment, so he asked me to take you up to Mrs. Cody's room and help you find something to wear.
Oh, well, thank you. That's very kind.
The take your time here. All this fresh air and then the champagne's making you feel quite sleepy. I think I'm going to take a nap.
Mr. Cody told me you're about the same size as Mrs. Cody. So we shouldn't have any problems.
You know, it's really quite funny. Here I am walking around a hotel without a stitch on. I mean, not one stitch.
Well, I'm glad that you managed to keep your sense of humor.